Please subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon button, like, comment, and share.
Jim Ross here at Daniel Defense, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Mark 18. The Mark 18 comes in many different configurations, and in front of us we have a couple of the options. Up front here we have our Mark 18 pistol in black. It's going to ship with our SBA 3 brace. In the back we have the Mark 18 black with lock tactical folding adapter as well as the SOB brace. These two configurations can be purchased without having to file for an NFA tax stamp and are a great option for you guys that want to get into the NFA game but don't want to wait. In my left hand here, I have the Mark 18 SBR. The Mark 18 SBR is of course an SBR or short barrel rifle and does require an NFA tax stamp. All of these configurations are going to come standard with a Daniel Defense flash hider as well as a 10.3-inch barrel and a carbine length gas system. They will all ship with a Daniel Defense 32-round magazine, as well as an ambidextrous selector lever and Daniel Defense rubber overmolded furniture. The Mark 18 has been utilized around the globe by enablers and assaulters alike and is one of the most popular firearms on the commercial market for us today in the pistol configuration. That is mostly due to the fact that it's a short-barreled pistol or rifle and also the RIS-2 rail system, which is found on the M4A1. Just in a shorter configuration, still as durable, still as reliable, and overall just a fantastic rifle.
Very good solid base, coming with a lot of the accessories that you will add on to later with those other manufacturers. So one of the key features in this rifle is going to be the barrel itself. We've got a 16-inch stainless steel 1-in-8 twist barrel. Comes with our taper lock system here too with a muzzle device. We'll talk about that in a second. So stainless steel, why stainless steel? Well, you're going to get, with that stainless steel, more accuracy downrange with this rifle and not worry about too much corrosion going on either. Stainless steel is good for that. We've also got the 1-in-8 twist. Some of you might ask, why 1-in-8 twist? Well, again, this is more apt for the introductory shooters, people just getting into this. So 1-in-8 twist, people don't typically start off in this industry here spending a whole lot of money on ammo. They tend to go with the lighter 55 grain rounds. And what that will allow you to do is have more accuracy with those lighter rounds at 55 grain, etc. The taper lock, what we've got here is our SIG taper lock works very well with our suppressors line. What that does is allow for a good solid lockup. It takes more effort to take the can off than it does to put the suppressor back on, and also good solid alignment all the way through. As you can see, this is going to come with a 3-prong flash hider to keep your vision in check while shooting multiple rounds in lower light. You're not going to get blinded by the flash. Coming with that barrel is going to be our SIG Microlight gas block. It's actually made of stainless steel, believe it or not, lighter than most of the titanium gas blocks out there. Very light, very inconspicuous, runs underneath the most handguards out there, and it's going to be a very light option for you. So one thing I look for in a rifle is going to be ambidextrous friendly components. With this rifle out of the box, you're going to get several of those. Your run-of-the-mill baseline rifles typically come with righty-only components, and so a lefty is going to have to learn how to figure that out. With this, again, out of the box, you've got several different lefty and righty ambidextrous components. So first is going to be the safety selector switch. So I've got the safety here, righty and lefty friendly. Also, I've got the ambidextrous magazine catch. So again, I can access it from the left side or the right side very, very easily. Also is going to be the QD points on both sides, right and left. So if you're a lefty like me, you can run your sling point on here, righty, sling side right over here. So very, very impressive. This comes with several different ambidextrous components. Also, if you decide to upgrade too later on, we also offer a ambidextrous charging handle. So that's going to help out significantly as well. Also coming stock with this rifle is going to be the stock itself. Magpul SLK stock with really nice sleek lined 6-position stock. So the taller folks out there, the shorter folks out there like me, you're going to have a perfect position just for you when it comes to that level of comfort. Another thing I'm a big fan of the stock too is going to be a little bit of a wider cheek piece here. So it's going to give you a good solid cheek weld when it comes to shooting this rifle. No strain out of your neck, and it's going to be nice and comfortable for you if you're having to sit on this stock for a prolonged period of time. Another ergonomically friendly piece is going to be the new SIG pistol grip. So there's about 1,000 different pistol grips out there made for AR-15. SIG did actually a very, very good job of making this new grip very, very ergo-friendly. It fits very well lefty or righty, and it's a very sleek, smooth-feeling grip. Also has a little compartment in here for your batteries, your lube, any extra parts, your extractors, whatever it is you might want to keep inside of there. So probably the biggest key feature on this rifle, coming out of the box, this thing is going to have a free-floating handguard already on the rifle. What does that mean? Essentially, most of your lower cost rifles out there come with some sort of a handguard that in some way, shape, or form touch the barrel. Now, typically it's not a great thing. If anything touches the barrel in any way, shape, or form, what that does is tends to mess with the harmonics of your barrel. If you rest the barrel on a barricade or a car part or anything like that, what it'll do is send that round literally a matter of inches at a mere 50 yards away from its intended target. So with a free-floating handguard, what you have is nothing at all touching that barrel. So you're not messing with any harmonics whatsoever. I can rest this thing on a barricade, rest it on a bipod, I can rest it on a car part, whatever it is, and nothing is messing with that rifle's accuracy, which is pretty key. It's pretty sleek, very, very smooth, so no matter where you run your hand on this handguard, it's going to be a nice, smooth position for that hand too. So I'm a big fan of that. So whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced M400 shooter, this is a good place to go. I can start with a base rifle that's not going to break the bank at all, and I've got plenty of room for accessories.
Meet the Saint from Springfield Armory, one of the most well-balanced AR-15 platforms ever assembled. The Saint is not your typical AR, and here's what sets it apart. The inspiration for creating the Saint actually began 30 years ago. Now that it's been perfected, it can be yours. And we built it with the same kind of detailed engineering that's gone into the design of all of our products, like the venerable M1A in 1911 series, and later the popular XD line. Look closely, and you'll see why the Saint will take the firearms market by storm. It starts here with the GI-styled trigger. Made from steel, we applied our proprietary micro-polished nickel-boron finish so you experience a smoother trigger pull. Here, in the lower receiver, you'll find our proprietary AccuTight tension system, designed to increase tension between the upper and lower receivers, improving the overall accuracy of the firearm. Another feature that sets the Saint apart is the mid-length gas system that, when combined with a heavy buffer, delivers less felt recoil for better control while reducing wear and tear on your gun. And when you consider the whole package weighs in at 6 pounds 11 ounces, you've got a very lightweight rifle that's easier to carry so you can shoot longer with less fatigue. We could have gone with a chrome-lined barrel like other manufacturers, but instead we used melanite, an extremely hard and durable finish that improves the accuracy of the barrel. But we didn't stop there. We added a 1-to-8 twist to accommodate a larger range of bullet weights, up to 80 grain. Just to be sure, we ran various barrel types and configurations through our barrel testing fixture to verify accuracy to ensure you have the best performing barrel for this gun. Now, it's time to unveil the feature that really sets the Saint apart: the price. With an MSRP of only $8.99, the Saint packs a lot of value. It's not uncommon to pay hundreds more for a comparable firearm, only to have to spend another several $100s to upgrade to better components. With the Saint, we already use best-in-class components, so it comes ready to shoot right from the box. There's no need to upgrade. So this is it. A well-appointed AR-15 at an amazing price, made right here in America. Because the moment you realize you have something to lose, you want to.
Introducing the Aero Precision EPC-9. The EPC, or Enhanced Pistol Caliber, is designed to change the landscape of the PCC market. Engineered from the ground up, this product line was built on the foundation of superior American quality and precision manufacturing you have come to expect from all Aero Precision parts and components. The EPC is compatible with Glock magazines and features a flared mag weld, integrated trigger guard, threaded bolt catch, and patented last round bolt hold open functionality. The platform is designed with a minimal amount of proprietary parts, giving complete power and control to the builder. Standard compatibility with AR-15 and many AR-9 parts gives you the freedom to build exactly to your specific needs. Available as individual components or complete assemblies.
Today with a much anticipated SIG MCX Spear LT. So if we go back 8 years, we have the original Gen 1 MCX. Anybody who recalls this rifle, it was designed to be an AR-15 style platform that featured AR-15 style controls and features, but it also integrated that folding stock and the modularity that people liked about the platform that made it different than a standard AR. Then comes the Virtus. The Virtus was designed to be one of the most rugged systems available on the market. We increased the diameter of the handguard, we increased the diameter of the upper, the weight, and the gun was designed to be super rigid so that it would pass maximum crush and have a maximum deflection capability for the handguard in front. So here's the MCX Spear LT. What is this gun? Well, we took the best of both of those systems and we incorporated it into a rifle that is now the new generation of MCX. So what are those features? Let's start from the front of the gun here and we'll work our way back. So if we go to the handguard up here, this is one of the first changes of the rifle that we did. We wanted to have that maximum deflection that we have from the Virtus handguard, but we wanted it to be lighter like that original Gen 1. So how do you get to that? We go and we add 2 screws on the side. Those 2 screws on the side make it so that we have that deflection capability so that we can hang multiple items off of this for accessories and you're not going to get deflection from that handguard moving up and down, adjusting your point of aim, point of impact. So now we need to talk about the barrel. Now the barrel, similar to the handguard, is lighter than the Virtus, but it is actually still a little bit different than the original MCX. We increased that contour size still a little bit, but not as much as the Virtus, so we were able to bring the weight down, but utilizing coatings and other systems, we're able to actually maintain that accuracy that you have in the Virtus, but with a lighter contour, lighter overall weight barrel. Now we go back into the lower. The lower is probably the biggest change to this platform in the fact that we've incorporated the SDI M400 style ambi catch and release. That is a system that we incorporated into the M400 to find out that people liked it a lot and we wanted to have that be part of this MCX system. So we were able to incorporate that in the lower. Nothing else fit and feel wise changes about the lower. Virtus uppers, standard uppers will still fit onto this lower as well. And you did also see an addition of a steel QD in the back here that are anti-rotation that allow you to have something a little bit stronger than the original aluminum in the lowers. Now let's talk about the trigger for a second. So the trigger in this is the Matchlight Duo that is available in the SIG Virtus today. However, we went to a firing pin latch, not lock, but latch in the bolt carrier that now allows you the ability to go back to using an AR-15 trigger. That's right, I said an AR-15 trigger, which is what you had in the original Gen 1 MCX for capability. Now you can use it again in this BRLT. But for anybody who has Virtus triggers, you guys should know that any MCX trigger will still work in this as well. So we've overall increased the versatility of the trigger system to work with almost anything available on the market today. Now we have the new stock system in the back. What we've done here is a couple of things. One is the knuckle, we've incorporated a push button. That is so that you can easily deploy this to folded position without having to lift and turn like you had to on the older MCX models. This utilizes a similar system to the cross rifle that allows you to easily fold it just by the push of a button and rotating it over. And then the stock is the Minimalist Plus. So this is similar to the Rattler in design. However, this is actually designed to be a little bit bigger so that you have the capability with some larger platform rifles to have a longer length of pull and a little bit beefier design, as well as a cheek comb that ships with every one of these in case you have a higher mounted optic. And this also features steel anti-rotation QDs in the back. So now we'll talk calibers for a second. We have 3 available calibers, and I said 3. We have 5.56, we have 300 blackout, and now we have 7.62 This is something that was talked about in the original MCX platform, and it was never put into a position where we felt like it had enough capability to run some of the oddball ammos that were out there for the 7.62 as a caliber. We've gone back in and we've re-engineered this design in order to make sure that any 7.62 ammo that's available on the market will work with this platform. And I say any. We've tested all of them. This is not a designed AR-15 made to work with 76239. This system was developed around the idea that 76239 needed to be its own animal, and we made it that way so that it operates with everything that is out there. Very, very crucial to the platform. You'll be able to get that in a 16-inch and an 11.5-inch. Your 5.56, 16-inch and an 11.5-inch, and then you have your 9-inch 300 blackout. And now let me show you one more thing on the MCX Spear LT before we're done with all the features, which is on the front. Every platform now ships with a QD flash hider, and this is SIG's own proprietary clutch lock design. However, you are able to remove it if you want to put your own suppressor system device on there. And then the reason for this is because we have something about this platform that is very unique. As anybody who knows, in the Gen 1 MCX and in the Virtus, this was built to be a suppressible system. You have a 2-position gas valve. This entire gun is designed around suppressibility. Now, mentioning suppressibility, we should mention that the SIG SLX suppressors were designed to work with this system. That doesn't mean every other suppressor on the market does not work with it, but let me tell you one thing about the SIG QDs is that we use a design that does not lock up on the taper of the flash hider. So that taper lock system is designed in order to make sure that when you get carbon buildup, that it is not allowing it to get back into that clutch lock area. That means you're not only able to put the QD on very quickly, you're also able to take it off quickly because you're not getting that carbon buildup back in this clean surface area back here where the clutch is locked. So that's it, guys. This is the new MCX Spear LT, 8 configurations.
Thanks for watching. Product buying links are given in the video description.